All right, wow. The past few days have been what a shit fest in this community, dude. Jesus Christ, everything has gone fucking haywire. Oh, it's been crazy, man. I've been kind of just sitting back with popcorn, watching the fire burn, but I'm here to give my opinion on things now. I try to be reasonable on this kind of stuff. And so there's two things to talk about. There's the actual balance notes and the Discord leak, which I'm going to be talking about the Discord one because that is where my problem lies, is with some of the things that were said in the Discord that I am just not a fan of personally. I don't know what kind of action should be taken against Solar, but I do believe that there should be some amount of action here. Like, there's got to be something done because this is a ridiculous thing here. I mean, the fact that Solar, from my knowledge, with this whole thing, I could be wrong on this, but from my knowledge, they were talking about Thief and how they don't play it that much and how they played Firebrand for like 2,000 hours or something. And they just didn't have much knowledge about Thief. A person that works on the fucking Sandbox team does not know much about Thief. What? Okay, come on, bro. Come on. I'm against attacking the developers or whatever. I don't think they deserve to be fired, but like something needs to be done there, right? Am I the only one? Like, something needs to be done there. I'm not going to say what needs to be done. I'm just saying something needs to happen there because that is ridiculous. The fact that a person works on the balance team and doesn't know much about a class is absolutely ridiculous. That's just really, like, it's when I saw that, I was mind blown. I didn't think these leaks were real. I believe that Solar also was saying that the salt is gonna be real or some shit. Like she was talking, they were talking about like how they were looking forward to like the salt or something like that. It was something basically they knew that this patch was gonna have a ton of negative feedback or something like that, or some sort of patch was gonna have that. All I know is there was these really kind of disrespectful comments and just really stupid comments in that private Discord between the some of the content creators that are in the Guild Wars 2 community and the developers. Some of them are in there as well. So yeah, I just thought that was really, really stupid. Like I said, don't go out and I'm not like for sending death threats or whatever, but I'm also not for just sitting in the back and basically letting them fuck this game in the ass like that. Like that's just not cool. The fact that there's a developer on the balance team, like I said, who doesn't know much about a class is just fucking stupid. I don't know what the hell that's about. So I don't know, something needs to be done. Like I think we can all agree something needs to be done there. I don't think they deserve to be fired, but something needs to be done. That's just kind of that's fucked. That's a huge pain point for me personally. Um, and also a comment on this was not part of the balance patch, but this was a day before the balance patch about Untamed. Now you guys know I main Untamed. I'm a big fan of the class, but it definitely needs a buff. And they literally openly admitted that it was designed through a PvP lens. And I was like, what? There's no way. Because I know Spellbreaker is kind of designed to be like PvP like focused, right? But I don't know of any other class that's like that personally. Like I don't know of any other spec that's designed that's supposed to be for PvP. So when I heard that, I was like, dude, what? What? How could you do that? How could you design a new elite spec that's coming out a new expansion that is designed for a specific mode, like literally part of the minority of the game, the PvP aspect of it? It's like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, I heard that and I was like, dude, are you serious? The fact that they're designing an elite spec for one part of the game is unbelievably stupid. But that could be another video in itself. As far as the patch notes go, it's pretty fucked. I ain't gonna lie. The Warrior banner changes, they have completely just overall killed the banners. They just pulls out these regular ass boons now, which people already provide in general, like very easily in the first place. So it's kind of fucking pointless. I think they can do quickness, but I don't think it's any like good duration of quickness, is it? I don't really know much about Warrior banners personally, but I do know that they were, like very good before, and because they're able to provide these passive bonuses, right, like more power and shit like that. Where now it's these boons that are just like, what the fuck, dude? Everyone could already provide this shit to each other anyway, so it's like, the fuck's going on? I do think the spirit changes are kind of good though for the most part. I don't know. For me, I like it because I can give Alacrity now through my spirits, and I think that's fun because Alacrity Untamed could very well be a thing. This is something that I did find out that the more I thought about, the Ranger changes, the more I was like, because originally when I saw this on Friday, and I actually just found out that my cat probably had cancer on Friday as well, so that wasn't a good thing. But don't worry, he's okay. He has a fungal infection. But at the time, we believed he had cancer, so I just found that out on that day. And then a little bit later, I found out that Untamed got like basically no changes, and I was like, oh, well, shit, this is a terrible fucking day. And then the next morning, I found out he has a fungal infection, so he's gonna be on like 4 to 6 months of medicine or whatever, but he'll be fine. He's gonna live, luckily. So, yeah, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that Alacrity Untamed could be a thing through Fervent Force and using the hammer. It could very well be a thing. It could actually be a relatively high damage Alacrity build as well, because of the fact that you're not going to use like very much Diviner's gear on it at all, because the cooldown reduction is insane on it. So yeah, that could be a thing, but I don't know, man. The spirits to me never really were that good in the first place. Like a 5% more damage or apply burning when you hit an enemy or whatever. They just were never really like that cool to me personally. I was never a fan of using spirits. I never really used spirits at all, honestly. In the groups that I was in, or anything, I basically never used them. The only one I'd ever use was Frost Spirit. That's basically it. I would never bother with anything else. So yeah, there's that. It seems like Druid's gonna be a bit better now too, which I guess is kind of cool. But I don't think it's gonna be able to. Actually, no. With certain gear, it might be able to provide 100% a lack uptime. But I don't know. It's. I mean, the Ranger changes were really. Oh yeah, Soul Beast. Dude, Soul Beast got fucked, man. One Wolf Pack got fucking nerfed to all hell. So basically, the cooldown was reduced from 90 to 60 seconds. The power coefficient on it, I think, is also higher too. But the thing, the interval on it is at 1 second. And I think it's up for what, like 6 or 7 seconds, right? So realistically, you're only gonna do like 5 of those One Wolf Pack procs. I don't play Soul Beast for shit, so I don't give a fuck. In fact, the sadistic side of me actually is kind of happy this is happening, because it tanks Soul Beast damage wise, and Untamed might be the best PvE damage option now. Which, if that's the case, is gonna be so fucking funny. Cause I don't know, man. Like they've always been kind of close too, Untamed and Soul Beast. Like they're like 2k damage apart from each other in terms of the benchmark, but for power at least. But yeah, it's pretty fucked, man. Like that change was crazy. I actually just remembered that they did that change. In terms of the other changes, I don't really give a fuck personally. I'm not really going to talk about them. The big pain point though for me though was the Discord thing. But also, I think they did say that they are looking to giving Untamed more of a PvE place in the future, and they're also going to be within the next. I'm assuming the next few weeks, because they're doing a follow-up balance patch within the next few weeks. So I would assume that the system would be ready within the next few weeks when that comes out, which is the AutoCast Pet Skills. This is what I wanted for so long, and I'm very happy this is coming. It's also coming to the Mechanist, which is great as well. And for all the Ranger classes, you're going to be able to auto-cast your B skill, which is fantastic. For 10 years, you haven't been able to auto-cast the B skill, so it's going to be really cool to be able to have all of the skills on auto-cast. They didn't say anything about the Unleashed skills, so, your Unleashed, your Enveloping Haze and all that stuff, Venomous Outburst, Rending Vines, that kind of stuff. They didn't say anything about those being auto-casted, but personally, I actually think it would be better to have those off auto-cast, because they're instant activation, so you can just spam the 3 really quick and then get out of your pet being unleashed. So yeah, I'm just very happy with that. That was like the biggest change that I actually wanted to see on Untamed, was the auto-cast pet skills, but yeah, so that's going to be coming soon, so that's going to be really, really great. Actually, I'm very excited for that. It's going to simplify Untamed massively. It's going to be so much easier on Untamed. I really do hope that we get the Pet Unleashed skills autocast, though. I really hope so, because that would also help out a lot if you're doing Fervent Force Hammer. That's actually going to be something that would be kind of nice to have. Because that's extra buttons you have to press on an already extremely spammy build. So, yeah, that's basically going to cover my thoughts and everything. I just think something needs to be done about Solar there. Like, that's fucked, man. Like, not knowing shit about Thief, and you're on the balance team Like, what? How is that even possible? Like, come on, man. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on everything. Like I said, don't. This isn't meant to be like hostile towards any of the devs or anything. I'm not trying to be a douchebag about it. I've only ever made one negative video on Guild Wars 2 ever. This is going to be my second one. The first one was on the Zaytane Legendary process, and then the second one is going to be this one because this is like, I love this game to death, man, but this is something I have to call out. This is like just ridiculously stupid. So, okay, I was actually gonna end the video there, but I actually totally fucking forgot. There was a post by Josh Davis, which I think is Grouch. I have a great deal of respect for this man. I ain't gonna lie, I have a great deal of respect for this guy. I was not a fan of this post. And it's because I'm a fucking Destiny player. I've heard this shit time and fucking time again from developers, whether it be on Destiny or other games, saying the "we're listening" shit. To me personally, I don't give a fuck if the developers say we're listening. I want action to be done. I want shit to be said. He's talking about how like there's like they're gonna be doing design notes on their thoughts and everything. And personally, I'm in a position where like I don't give a shit about your thoughts on it. Like I actually don't care. If they're bad changes, they're bad changes. I don't care if you try to explain it. They're just bad changes. Like there's nothing you could do besides revert it or just change it outright to make it not a bad change. So to me, that just like is completely useless. The whole "we're listening" shit, I've heard it a gajillion times with every other goddamn game company. And then there's the fucking, I don't know. It just felt like a basically an article. It was a long article, right? It was a big post, and it used so many words but conveyed and said basically nothing at all. Like it was actually pretty impressive. Like I said, I greatly respect Grouch. I do feel like this kind of came from like some PR shit though. I don't think he actually wrote that and thought that that was a good article to write and a good response on it. Because it was pretty funny because they're talking about they're they're talking about how they're listening and they're gonna be doing a lot of shit moving forward that's different, which is cool. But obviously it's just words. Action means, it's louder than words. But it was funny because almost immediately after that, he was like, "Yeah, so the patch is gonna be going live." Like I'm just like, this is not like this is like, I guess they are listening to us, but it doesn't seem like you hear that everyone hates this, but you're still gonna put it forward. It's I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, I wanted to also mention that. I thought that was like a big ass nothing burger. But yeah, so that's gonna cover it. That's a recap of just the fucking shitstorm that's gone on the past few days in this community. Holy shit, it's been something, man. It's been like a wildfire. Like Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's gonna cover it. Peace.